Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we have a very special beer. It is New Grist. So, not really even a beer. It's considered an alcoholic beverage. It's in a beer bottle. It's the same size as a beer. It's about the same alcohol percentage as a beer at 5.7. However, it is not made with malt. It is a gluten-free alcoholic beverage. I just like to call them gluten-free beers. I mean, that's what they're trying to make, a gluten-free beer. It's made with water, sorghum, rice, and hops. So, unlike the last one I had, there's no pear juice in this one. It is from the Lakefront Brewing Company in Wisconsin. Every beer so far from Wisconsin I've had has not been good, which makes me sad because I'm sure that Wisconsin brews some nice beers. It's just my luck thus far has been Boxer Ice, and this. And I'm sure that a gluten-free beer isn't going to be good. Just from talking to celiacs and people with gluten allergies that I know, I'm afraid. Anyway, I got the nice mug out to try and make it look nice. So it would almost be a strong beer if it was a beer. It's the highest gluten-free beer I've had thus far for alcohol percentage. It's a strawy gold color. There's really no head. So far I can't really complain. It just looks like your average lager. It actually smells like there's pear juice in it. It actually does smell like pear juice. It has a weird, sweet, pear-like scent. You get some really bitter hops coming off the nose, too. I don't know what type of hops they used. It just doesn't smell great. But it doesn't smell horrible either. I mean, it smells better than the Nickelbrook I've smelled already. So far it's starting off on an okay footing. Let's give it a try. I forgot that it was a sorghum-based beer, so I shouldn't have taken such a big gulp, because it just seems to like give you heartburn almost instantly. It just seems to like fall on your heart right away. And only sorghum, anything with sorghum in it, I seem to have that problem with. It doesn't matter if it's food, beverage, whatever. If sorghum is in it, it seems to just like jump onto my heart and go, oh, I'll die. It kind of has a pear juice taste to it too, even though it doesn't claim to have pear juice in it. It's not as light as I would expect with a beer made from rice flour instead of wheat flour. It doesn't really taste horrible. I mean, I was expecting something I couldn't drink, only because of the Nickelbrook. This isn't the worst thing I've had. That super sweet taste, though, that kind of tastes like pear juice, and I keep saying kind of because it doesn't claim to have pear juice in it, but I don't know what sorghum is really supposed to taste like, but that really sweet taste that's coming off of this doesn't mix well with the bitter hops at the finish. The bitter hops aren't bad, and that sweet, juicy taste isn't bad. It's when the two of them mix. So if you had just one or the other, it would be fine. It's with the mixing, it's not that good. I can already feel it in my chest, just like clenching on my heart. And that's my only real two complaints about this stuff, is it doesn't mix well. And the sorghum just always leaves me feeling ill. Excuse me. It's 355 milliliters, so it's slightly bigger than the bottles that you usually get here in Canada. Well, I have the burps now too, as well as the hiccups. Their dating machine didn't really work right. They have all the months here and the weeks here. It's marked off as week 1, but no month is marked off, which is weird because they're supposed to date when it was brewed and bottled, but that's again beside the point. The beer itself, or the alcoholic beverage itself, I would probably give it a 5 out of 10. That's what I'd give it. I can drink it. It's 5.7% alcohol, so it'll get me drunk faster than, say, a Molson Canadian or something like that. So I could drink it. I don't really like it, but I could drink it. It would be worth a lot more if it was just sweet or just bitter. It's the mixture of the two aren't very good. Gluten-free. Doesn't really taste like ass. Doesn't really taste good. 5 out of 10. That's all I can say. You guys have a very good night. Bye-bye.